services include delivery of water for construction use, as well as potable drinking water, yard cleaning and clearing, freight service, professional septic cleaning, San Pedro Truck Service, telephone 630-2940, email cesarserpa26@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook, San Pedro Truck Service. You call, we deliver.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't use it around here. I have my own bag.
Where can I get one of those?
When the job calls, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. Strong, reliable, and built for the load. The Jack Freight Truck gets the job done. From the lumberyard to the work site, power your business with confidence. I can count on Jack to get the job done right.
Pleasant good morning, San Pedro, and a pleasant good morning to our friends over in Key Cocker. We want to welcome you to another edition of Good Morning, San Pedro. Today is the 30th of the month of July 2026. It is a beautiful Thursday morning here in La Isla Bonita. Let us begin by taking a look at the weather. The general weather forecast provided to us by the Belize Met Service. The general situation: a moderate and relatively moist easterly airflow prevails. The 24-hour forecast will be sunny skies today with a few cloudy spells. Tonight, skies will be partly cloudy. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated. We take a look at the marine conditions. The winds will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots. Sea state will be choppy and waves will be between 3 to 5 feet. The temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 32 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 28 degrees Celsius. For inland areas, the highs will be 94 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 34 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 23 degrees Celsius. And up in the hills, the highs will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 28 degrees Celsius, and the lows will be 68 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 20 degrees Celsius. The outlook for Friday and Friday night is for partly cloudy skies, becoming cloudy at times, along with a few morning showers or isolated thunderstorms developing mainly along the coast and over southern areas, gradually decreasing by the afternoon. We take a look at the tides. A high tide will occur this morning at 10:09 and another one will occur tonight at 11:18. A low tide will occur this evening at 5:23 and another one will occur tomorrow morning at 4:40. The sun will set this evening at 6:26 and it will rise tomorrow morning at 5:31. The moon will set this morning, it's actually set this morning and will rise tonight at 7:23. This is the general weather forecast provided to us by forecaster Catherine Cumberbatch there at the Belize Meteorological Service. So we do expect good weather conditions to prevail during the course of today. Remember, a weak tropical wave crossed the country, did not bring much rain. Probably in other parts like the southern part of the country it did. Now let's take a look at the 4-day forecast to see what will be happening for the next 4 days. For tomorrow, Friday, a few showers and isolated thunderstorms, then decreasing. The wind will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots, and the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 88 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 93 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit. On Saturday, mostly fair and warm. We can expect little showers. The wind will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 95 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit. On Sunday, mainly fair and warm. The wind will be from the east-southeast at 10 to 15 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 95 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 74 degrees Fahrenheit. And then on Monday, mainly fair and warm. The wind will be from the east-southeast at 10 to 15 knots. And the temperatures here in the coast, the highs will be 89 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 82 degrees Fahrenheit. For inland areas, the highs will be 95 degrees Fahrenheit and the lows will be 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So we can expect some showers tomorrow, but for the most part, we should have good weather conditions. We do expect good weather on Saturday. We can expect good weather on Sunday and good weather on Monday. So for the next 4 days, it's looking good for us. Thank you much to the Belize Met Service for the general weather forecast and also for the 4-day forecast. Turning into the tropics, again we continue to monitor the Atlantic. We are in the hurricane season, June to November, and it's good when we click on the screen from the National Hurricane Center and we can see that tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 48 hours. And when we click on the 7-day forecast, likewise, it's looking good. Tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 7 days. So we can safely say that July was very friendly to us. Let's see what August will bring. Thank you much to the National Hurricane Center for the update. Today is the 30th of the month of July 2026. Now, who celebrates birthdays today?
Lots of people celebrating birthdays
Yeah.
today, including Arnold, the Terminator.
Oh,
Arnold Schwarzenegger turned 79 today.
79?
79 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. Director Christopher Nolan, who directed Oppenheimer and Inception and The Dark Knight, he turns 56. Lisa Kudrow, Phoebe from Friends, she's 63 today.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence Fishburne, who was Morpheus in The Matrix, he turned 65. Hilary Swank, Million Dollar Baby and Boys Don't Cry, she turns 52 today. And Vivica A. Fox from Independence Day, she turns 62 years old today.
Okay. All right. So for those who are celebrating birthdays today, congratulations to you. Here's hoping you're having a wonderful morning so far. If you're joining us on the show, let us sing to you Las Mañanitas.
Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David. Hoy por ser tu cumpleaños te las cantamos a ti. Despierta, mi bien, despierta. Mira que ya amaneció. Ya los pajaritos cantan, la luna ya se metió. Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños feliz, te deseamos todos cumpleaños feliz.
Congratulations to those who are celebrating birthdays today. May you have an enjoyable birthday and may you celebrate many, many more. With that said, we're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back. This is Good Morning San Pedro.
Welcome to Zyva Beauty, style and beauty, all in one place. Your one-stop shop for all things fabulous. Discover a stunning collection of makeup palettes, trendy accessories, sunglasses, adorable purses for adults and kids, mommy and daughter dresses, luscious lip glosses, glamorous eyelashes, and so much more. Hey gorgeous, walk in or book your appointment today and let us help you unleash your inner beauty. We offer expert beauty services such as powder brows, lash lifts, lash extensions, lip micropigmentation, and rejuvenating facials. Find us on Pescador Drive next to Caramba Restaurant. Call 605-9256 or message us on Facebook. Zyva Beauty.
Prepare for the sweltering heat with a Ream AC unit to keep you and your family cool and cozy. Get the recommended BTU for your bedroom or living room and enjoy complete comfort. You can also save some much needed cash with an inverter unit which provides superior energy efficiency. When the heat is on, stay cool with an affordable, dependable AC unit from Ream. Available at Benny's. Quality and savings.
The AIC mobile app has been helping many to save time while getting more done, all from the comfort of their homes. When you download our mobile app, our services are at your fingertips. Log in using biometrics, view motor and property policies, File a claim and submit claim photos. Request a quote. Receive renewal reminders starting 6 weeks prior to renewal. Submit renewal request. View branch locations and obtain Google Map directions. Make payments via Atlantic Bank Bill Pay. And even contact your customer care rep directly. Prospective clients will have limited access, but can request a quote, place a call to a branch, view branch locations and obtain Google Map directions, file a claim. And since all paperwork is completed beforehand, there's no waiting in line. With all the time you can save, can you afford not to use our app? Download today on the App Store or Play Store. The AIC mobile app. Insurance at your fingertips.
Welcome to Caribbean Sprinter. We're honored to be your water transportation choice in Belize. Caribbean Sprinter is the fastest, most reliable water transport in the country. Our ferries are equipped with everything you'll need for your island hopping adventures, local transport, and vacation needs. We're proud to have the most advanced ticketing and reservation system in the country. We offer multiple sailings daily between Belize City, Key Cocker, and San Pedro. Our checked luggage tracking system allows you to rest at ease and enjoy the beautiful views during your journey. We take pride in maintaining and servicing our vessels to make sure we're always on time and ready for your next trip. Once again, thank you for choosing Caribbean Sprinter and welcome aboard. We look forward to your next voyage with us.
Altona is one of the most visited Mayan city up until lately. The adjacent communities have collaborated together to see how they can get a space here that the wood carvers could actually market and sell their product. Not having the POS machine in the past, we have lose a lot of sales. Atlantic Bank helps supported our business, giving us the opportunity to get the POS machine. Now with the POS machine, we are able to do more sales, and that will, also bring more, finance to our families.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it is 46 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. It is the 30th of the month of July 2026. One more day to go in the month of July, that's tomorrow. And then on Saturday, it will be the 1st of August, Emancipation Day. Just yesterday I was out and I went to visit a friend, and he was telling me, this weekend is going to be a good one. He's going to Key Cocker to spend some time on Sunday and maybe come back on Monday, because Monday's a holiday, he told me. And I said, which holiday is Monday? Well, Emancipation Day, the 1st of August. I tell her, you sure? Say, yes, man, that the 1st of August, the holiday. I know the 1st of August, the holiday, but Monday, that the 3rd of August. Yes, but a long weekend, then give it the Monday. I tell her, go check with your employer and see if you have the Monday off. You know that a lot of people have that idea that Monday is a holiday in lieu of the 1st of August.
Well, it's a good excuse not to show up on Monday, isn't it?
What would
Gee, I thought it was a holiday, boss. I didn't know.
I had to show him, see these are the official dates that the government issues out every year. And when a holiday drops over the weekend and it is moved for Monday, it says it right here, in lieu of such a date.
Yeah.
This one here falls on a Saturday. It will be observed on Saturday. It will be celebrated on Saturday. So Monday means back to work, no long weekend. I myself was hoping for a long weekend. But then I remember, the first day that the government decided to designate August 1st as a public and bank holiday, I think it did drop on a weekend. And they said, well, we will give the holiday on Monday in lieu of the weekend. And those who were fighting for Emancipation Day to be observed as a public and bank holiday said, this is like Garifuna Settlement Day. The day that it falls, it will be celebrated.
Yeah.
So there are a few of them, that few of those holidays that are not moved. It is observed and celebrated on the day that it falls. And I think government issues that list every end of the year.
Yeah.
And then they do, at mid-year, they send another reminder for the holidays that are coming up in the latter part of the year. So I told my friend, you go better check good whether you could take off your Monday off, because as far as I'm concerned, Monday is a working day.
Yeah.
But Saturday is a holiday for those of you now, because I know that because of the industry, because of the tourism industry, a lot of places will open on Saturday. That means that working day, Saturday, will be time and a half for you, for those of you who will be working on Saturday. So just make sure that if you report to work when you get your paycheck, that you get your time and a half for that day.
Yeah, it's usually they do give you the in lieu of day, and I'm wondering who decided this year. Well, now we're just not going to give them the in lieu of day today.
Yeah.
I think who was in this? There's one of the ministers responsible for
Public
putting it out.
service.
Public service.
The Ministry of Public Service. They are the ones who issue the holidays.
I should find out their phone number. We should all call in
and
complain.
you know, Dan, that for tourist areas like San Pedro, Kikaker, Placencia, San Ignacio, and other destinations in Belize, when there is a long weekend, it helps them. Because there are people who travel for that weekend to go to the beach,
Sure,
so they can just spend the time Saturday, Sunday, then go back on Monday. We do get a number of Belizean tourists who decide that, for this long weekend, we're going somewhere that Belize go enjoy it.
Yeah, it's usually like when I was living in the city, people would talk about, and it would be kind of a big deal going to the Keys. Hey, I'm going to the Keys for the weekend. It's a long weekend, so I'm going to book in a hotel and we're going to stay overnight. We're going to do this and that, and I mean,
I'm telling you,
because when you go, I mean, if you try and come over here on Friday, usually people have to wait till after work. And then it's getting late, and so you don't really get the Friday evening, because by the time you get in here, get settled, have dinner.
Exactly.
The night's almost
so that's
over.
why people would rather travel Saturday morning, have an entire day and night, and then Sunday day and night, and then go back Monday.
Yeah, because you come over on Saturday, then you have to go back on Sunday on a short weekend. But if you got the long weekend, you go, we got all day Sunday, we can go to Secret Beach, relax, go have a nice dinner, maybe do some scuba diving on Sunday, and then we'll go back on the boat or on the plane on Monday.
Yes.
And then we get home, we relax a little, and we're back to work on Tuesday.
That is true. Yep, that is very true. But like I said, not this one, as far as I'm concerned, and we went through that list the other day.
Yes, we did.
We went through the list the other day, and it shows it that no, and even on your calendars, the calendars that you get at the end of the year, it highlights the holidays, and even when it is moved, you have the the date, I think it's highlighted red to signify, it's a holiday. Not this one. So, like my good friend yesterday, he must really laugh right now. Like my good friend yesterday, thinking that Monday is a holiday. There are many. There are many out there thinking that Monday is a holiday. So verify that. Maybe who knows? Like Dan says, businesses would say, well, let's take Monday off, but I don't know.
Well, if you're in the tourism industry, you don't really have an option because basically every day is a working
Every day is a working day.
If you're in the banks, I guess they don't have a choice either because they have to be open on Monday. It's not
The
an
banks
official,
will be open on
it's
Monday.
not an official bank holiday.
And then you can't refer to the schools right now because schools are out.
Schools are out.
Yeah.
So the only thing left is like the smaller, maybe if you got a cleaning service or something like that, you might be able to take the Monday off or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
I think all the hardware stores will be open and
It will be
shops.
a normal working day on
it'll be a
Monday,
normal
then you
working
bet.
day.
All right. St. George's Key Day is 42 days away from today, and Independence Day is 53 days away from today. Those are the holidays that we have up until September, and I believe that the 12th of October. When does the 12th of October fall, Dan?
The 12th of October, that is
That's another holiday
that
right
is another
there.
holiday.
Indigenous People Resistance Day, the 12th of October. When does it fall?
Trying to
Please
find-
tell me it's going to be a long weekend.
October the 12th is a Monday.
Long weekend.
Yes.
Long weekend. So we're not getting a long weekend until the 12th of October.
Right.
Well, actually, the 21st is a long weekend.
Yeah, but it's a Monday.
But the 21st will be a tough one for many,
And September
Tough
10th,
one.
September 10th is not really a. Is that a bank holiday?
Which one?
The 10th.
Yes.
Oh, that's a Thursday.
Yes.
So we got the
That's
Thursday, Friday,
Yes.
back to work.
Friday, it will feel like one lazy Friday for many.
Oh, yeah. I remember when I was working and that happened.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not working now, but when I worked in an office, nothing got done on a Friday that was.
People will
In
come out on the
between.
9th, Dan.
Yeah.
People will come out on the 9th of September, which will be a Wednesday.
Yeah.
They will be out and about, and then on the 10th, which is a Thursday, the holiday,
Right.
they will take it like an easy, relaxed Sunday.
Yeah.
And then go back again on Friday, and then the weekend is on.
And they'll be very slow at work, and
Yeah.
it'll be like, did somebody get that phone? Don't you want to get that? There's somebody at the door.
Yeah. So those are our holidays that are lined up until September the 21st, Independence Day. So that's where we are today. This weekend here, like I said, activities to commemorate and celebrate the 1st of August will be centered in Belize City. That's where the big event is planned for. I have not seen any plans out district. It's gonna be centered more in Belize City, but it's a good day to reflect on what Emancipation Day is all about.
Right.
I think that that in Belize City that celebration will be pretty good. It's gonna be Kalibo Town celebration or something like that. One of the biggest tribes, like I said yesterday, are from the tribe of the Igbo tribe from Africa that ended up in Belize during the era of slavery. So this coming weekend in San Pedro, I'm telling you something, Dan, I haven't seen a major event happening this weekend.
No.
Other than the usual
Yeah.
DJs at certain places, and that's about it.
Yeah, we're in that kind of low area.
Very low.
I was.
Very low.
Yeah, I was talking to one of the guy that runs the. Well, doesn't really run it, but he's kind of one of the leaders of the market.
One of the leaders of
the market.
Okay.
The craft market
Uh-huh.
over here. He was in the office while I was waiting. And he said, yeah, it's extremely slow right now. He said like, oh yeah, it is so slow right now. I barely make a living.
You know, when you realize that things are a little bit slow, um, I passed by the water taxis that go to Corozal, both Thunderbolt and the Sea Shuttle. They have a big boat and they have a smaller one.
Oh.
And I was talking to a friend when the boat came in from Corozal, and it was a smaller boat, and I tell him, what? That company is running the smaller boat. They tell me both of them. That means that few people are traveling right now.
Makes sense.
And one of the reasons why is because it's slow. You're not getting that the usual tips that a lot of people they look forward to, the service charge. Maybe they're getting their salaries. I've heard that some establishments are cutting on hours right now. Not to let them go, they are cutting on hours, but it hurts. I mean, you kind of feel it.
We're coming right into MAGA season, so
yeah,
MAGA month, August. I remember that was always the slow month in Belize City because everybody has to save up for school.
They have to
for
save up
uniforms,
books,
best bags,
tuitions,
all that stuff. So everybody's real careful with their money in August.
Yeah. August has always been, and that's one of the reasons why Dan, Costa Maya was done in the beginning of August to try to kind of boost the local economy so that you get things going and have a little movement here on the island, and it worked.
Yeah, I saw
that weekend there for Costa Maya, Dan.
Yeah.
Restaurants were full, bars were full. You couldn't get golf carts. People from the mainland traveled to San Pedro. There were Costa Maya parties all about the place, and it served its purpose. And specifically because of what you just mentioned right now, August being a slow month.
Yeah. I saw a post on Facebook the other day that I guess someone from the Costa Maya Festival put up. Said,
somebody who mans that Facebook page posted, would you
bring
want
it back?
Hell yes. That would be good.
Yeah.
That would be good, but it takes a lot of planning. It takes months of planning. As a matter of fact, I remember when Costa Maya used to come to an end, the committee used to take about a 1 month break. Mm-hmm. And then after that, they meet again and they start the planning for the following year.
All over, yeah.
So it's a lot of work, but it would be nice if it could come back to the island. It's something that the community used to embrace then.
Yeah.
There was not one establishment that said no to the Costa Maya committee, whether it was hotel for the entertainers, hosting the queens at the different restaurants or establishments. It was a community, because the community used to embrace it, and the support was tremendous.
Yeah, I know it's tough to put those festivals together.
Yeah.
I remember somebody tried to start up a Sun and Moon festival and that kind of.
I think it's
I haven't seen anything on it. Is it still around?
It did happen this year, Dan.
Oh, did it?
But yes. I was at Secret Beach the other day when that weekend was happening, and I said, "What is happening here?" So, a little crowd. They gather. They say we're having that one
the
that
Sun
you
and Moon
mentioned.
Festival.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's still going.
Yes, it's still going.
Well,
but I don't know.
Yeah, if you're gonna hold a festival, you gotta let people know about it.
Yes, that was what I was gonna mention.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I didn't know either.
I just so happened to be there that weekend, and I asked, and this, and they had the banner there in front of the DJ booth that had the name of the festival.
Yeah. They when they put these things on, it's like if you're gonna put on a festival, you have to let people know about it. That's half the point.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell anybody?
Yeah. So that's that did happen this year, and then we had that event there up north, all the way up north. Then.
Yeah, the north.
What was the food and music the food festival,
Something like that.
They get confusing after a while.
Yeah.
Because everybody uses the same sort of moniker: the Food and Music Festival, the Sun and Moon Festival, the this and that festival, the Frickin' Frack Festival.
That was way up north.
Yeah, the
They
up
had
north.
a good attendance, but
yeah.
you know, I think the organizers would have learned, you know, that to do an event Sunday during the day, going into Sunday night, you have to realize that the following day is a working day.
Yeah, so people aren't going to stay late. You know, they might come out, look around, have
The
a few drinks.
concept and idea behind it was good. The venue, I think, was very spacious, really nice. But I think that a Saturday night would have had a bigger hit.
Yeah, it depends on, I guess, what they were competing against. Maybe there was some other event going in there. And then remember we had that, you know what seems to be going good is those things at the Eco Museum, the Mayan games there.
Sold out.
Yeah.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Mito had mentioned that he was going to try to do it twice a year.
Wow, yeah, see?
Sold out.
Well, you know why? Because it's something different.
Very different.
Yeah.
And whichever group of tourists is on the island would be new for them.
Yep.
So you have that market there. You have the locals like Dan and myself who have not been to one.
Right.
That we probably would be interested in going. And you have others, the expat community here in San Pedro. Some of them have not been there as well. Have not been part of the Pok ta Pok.
Yeah. Because when you run an event and it's like, oh, DJ so-and-so is going to be there, it's like, I can, go see that next time. Yeah, nothing against the DJs, but that's kind of like a standard thing, But when you throw something good into the mix...
That is good. It's something very different, and you go there. There's the educational tour that you can take at the Eco Museum. The food that is given to you is authentic Mayan cuisine, if you could call it that way.
Yeah.
And the music, live entertainment, and of course the highlight of the event is the group from Orange Rock that comes to San Pedro to exhibit what the Pok ta Pok is all about.
Yeah.
I've seen them perform on social media, but I have not seen them live.
Well, we'll have to make a point to go next time.
Yeah,
sure.
so like I'm telling you, and the reason that it sold out, the event is a sold out event, is because people talk about it, and good reviews about it, and then the next time it comes about, people are looking forward to it and they purchase tickets.
Well, whenever you go visit the ruins, and if you take the tour, they always explain about this game that they used to play with the ball. And it's good to see it actually being, because you're trying to picture it in your head, and maybe you don't get a clear picture of it. But when you actually can see them play it, dressed up in the traditional costumes, it's a totally different experience.
That's one of the reasons why Escaret there in Mexico is so popular.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do.
Yeah.
They reenact what the Maya community was about.
Yeah, that's kind of a cool thing.
Yes.
We used to have this thing up in Toronto called Pioneer Village, and you'd go there, and it was all built in log cabins, but everybody dressed in costume, and you see them churning butter and stuff like that, and you'd go into the butcher shop, and you'd see him working there, and they were all authentic, and they were in character kind of thing. And you can ask them questions and stuff like that.
Very good. That's nice.
Yeah, it's different when people actually take on the role and become part of the whole atmosphere.
And that's what happens up north as well.
Yeah.
I've seen people being asked to join and to play the game as well along with them.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I saw some of the pictures, some tourists and locals, trying to hit the ball with their hips, because it's a hip game, and that's what I understand. I haven't seen it. I've read about it.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, it's unique, it's different, and I'm hoping that Mito is going to put up another one.
Yeah. I hope he does too.
It sells out. He should be thinking about, this could be one of your biggest fundraising events every 3 months.
Yeah. I wanted to go last time, but I think both you and I were tied up with stuff. So
something happened.
Yeah,
that
something
we
happened that
couldn't-
weekend.
We couldn't go there. Something happened. Anyway, what time is it? It's 8 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. Let's go to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
San Pedro, Castillo's hardware. From a well-established hardware store, now we online giving you more. Home or job site, no stress, no sweat. Everything you need, you could get. Household appliances, day or night. Shopping for supplies made easy and light. Click, click, boom, and the order done. Building in Belize just got more fun.
Why wait long in a line? Save your energy and your time. Delivery pulling up right by your gate. Castillo's hardware making building great.
Build smarter,
Shop easier. Castillo's making life sweeter.
anytime,
Anywhere, hardware shopping without a care.
browse online, get what you need.
Fast and easy with lightning speed.
Pick up or delivery, choose your way.
Castillo's got you covered every day. From your phone, just tap and buy. No more hassle, no more.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't use it around here. I have my own bag.
Where can I get one of those?
Saga Humane Society reminds you that if you see an animal that is abandoned, sick, being abused, or a dog that is being very aggressive, please report it immediately to Saga Humane Society at 226-3266. Saga cares about our community and is always available to serve. Saga, la Sociedad Protectora de Animales, les avisa que se encuentran un animal que está abandonado, abusado, enfermo o un perro muy agresivo. Por favor, llame a Saga de inmediato al número 226-3266. Saga, siempre con el interés de nuestra comunidad y siempre dispuestos a servir.
This is a Jack X200. This is a very recommendable vehicle. Storage capacity to the max, right? Fuel efficient, easy rider, AC not a play, the pump, comfortable, and it carry me to all my destination. I can count on Jack to take me and my packages where I need to go. I recommend it anytime. We're the best from the West.
Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Open air restaurant serving Central American and Caribbean cuisine. Hidden Treasure serves dinner Wednesday to Monday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Located in the Escalante neighborhood 1.5 miles south of San Pedro town. Hidden Treasure offer a romantic and elegant dining experience. Make early reservations and ask for free shuttle service. Some restrictions apply. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, the perfect place to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, rehearsal dinners, and much more. Come, experience fine dining in an enchanting atmosphere. Live music every Thursday by a renowned Belizean singer and keyboard player. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Telephone 226-4111 or 4236. Visit them at www.hiddentreasurebelize.com or on the socials. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, San Pedro, Belize.
Welcome to Spice Pharmacy and Cosmetics, your pharmacy with a little bit of everything. From proteins and natural multivitamins by Alpha Products to keep you on track for that perfect fitness goal. Cosmetics, we got it too. From Revlon, L'Oreal, and Maybelline to give you that perfect, beautiful skin. Check out our Forensi products for all hair types to give you that beautiful bouncing hair that you've always wanted. Take care of your skin with our Fruit of the Earth products and also our brand new baby aisle for all babies that you guys would love. We got you while you enjoy your Belizean vacation. Spice Pharmacy and Cosmetics, located on Pescador Drive, San Pedro, Amber Whiskey. Telephone 206-2227. Open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday and most holidays from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Visit us at Spice Pharmacy and Cosmetics.
In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it is 16 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. We want to welcome you back once more. This is Good Morning San Pedro. It is a beautiful morning here in La Isla Bonita. It's already the 30th of the month. Then I sent you two pictures. And I want to share the first one, because this is happening this weekend. You see, when you see something and then people are watching and they start to send you posters and letting you know,
Yeah.
hey, relax.
Are we doing the battle one first?
Yes.
Okay.
The Battle of the Masters. As a matter of fact, let me send you, let me send you the link to where we got this information from, right? And it's going to be happening on Saturday, but it has different posters with information. The first one is the Next Gen Classic. Okay. Let's begin with that one there. Before we go into the Masters one. Because then this gives you an opportunity, to prepare for an event that will be happening in September, and then we talk about the one that will be happening on the 1st of August. All right.
Next Gen. Oh, hang on.
You got it?
I got a post here.
All right.
Okay.
And while you put that up, I will read the information from the organizers. Then we highlight what the poster has there. So this is being organized by Kiki Athletics, building the future of endurance sports on Ambergris Key. Kiki Athletics was founded with a simple but ambitious vision to create a sustainable sports culture on Ambergris Key that develops athletes, strengthens our community, and ultimately creates a pathway for future elite competitors, including one day an Olympian from our island. Certainly looking forward for that. We recognize that every great athlete starts somewhere, That's why our focus begins at the amateur level, providing consistent opportunities for runners of all ages and abilities to participate, improve, and fall in love with the sport. By building a strong foundation through a grassroots participation, we can create the environment needed for athletes to progress to elite competition. Our mission is to establish a monthly race, all right? Monthly, with age groups division. Very good. Giving youth and adults regular opportunities to compete in a fun, supportive, and professionally organized environment. Beyond competition, these events promote healthier lifestyles, encourage youth development, strengthen community connections, and inspire the next generations of athletes. This year marks the beginning of that journey, and we will launch our first two races to introduce the concept, build community engagement, and demonstrate the potential for a consistent race calendar on Ambergris Key. Our vision extends far beyond these first events. We aim to create an annual race season that becomes a cornerstone of our island's sporting culture. So, we invite local businesses, organizations, and community leaders to become founding partners in this initiative. Your support is more than sponsorship, it is an investment in youth health, tourism, and community development. Together, we can provide meaningful opportunities for young people to channel their talents through sports while creating events that bring our community together and showcase Hamburg Whiskey as an active and vibrant destination. Very good. Now, the first event will be on Saturday. This one is the second one scheduled for the 5th of September. And there's an entry fee of $25, and this is to bring in, you know, the prizes and so forth that will be given out. The distance will be 1 mile. 1 mile. That's piece of cake for us, Dan. 1 mile is nothing.
I'll be out of breath after the first 20 steps.
The race starts at 5:30 a.m. and this is under 18 or elite open, right? If you want to get more information, you can call 623-2723 and get in touch with Coach Kian Trejo and or email him at kian_350@hotmail.com. So this one is happening at the San Pedrito Highway on September the 5th. September the 5th
let me get that one back on, yeah.
Is a Saturday too, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yes, it's a Saturday. All right, the next poster now highlights the one for August the 1st. You see that? Registration fee is $20. The Battle of the Masters. Good vibes, good people, great movement. The distance, only 1 mile again, you know. Starts at 5:30 a.m. And this is where your category is done. Not the 30 to 39, but the 40 plus. All right?
Yeah, I'm definitely in the plus.
All right. So, 1 mile. And it will be happening in the San Pedrito Highway. You know which one that, right? The one that connects San Pedrito with San Pablo.
The run, yeah, by the Tropic Air
yes.
Airway there.
You
run along the runway.
By the runway, yes.
So yeah, you practice. Don't run on the runway, by the way. But you're basically running the Tropic Air runway. And the Maya Air runway.
This is happening on Saturday, and one of the clubs that has embraced this idea, Dan, take a wild guess.
One of the clubs?
Yes, that has embraced this idea and are promoting it. The 501 club that runs every Friday morning.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Remember when we first announced, when they sent us information, if we can share this with the community?
Right.
That has been a while back, and they are still going strong every Friday morning. Our good friend Juvo, He sends us pictures every now and then, and that is a reminder that they meet every Friday morning, early in the morning, to either run or walk. So they're still going strong. I think you meet them Friday morning.
I see them most Friday mornings when I'm on my way into work, yeah.
Yes. So this one, the first of its kind, is happening on Saturday. And the idea behind it is to have this once a month.
Mm-hmm.
That is good. So the first two have been announced. August 1st, September 5th. And it comes with a registration because more than likely prizes will be given out as well, for the 4th, 2nd, and 3rd.
Yeah.
Or 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Well, $25, that's reasonable.
And it's a good idea, to promote the, as it said, to promote healthy lifestyle and so forth. So, like I said, 1 mile, you could do that, man.
You gonna enter?
40 plus and another plus and another plus.
Yeah. Aiden and I will be the guys at the side of the road with Abner looking over us with the stethoscope.
I wonder if I could jog for 1 mile.
No, I don't think I could do a mile. Have you jogged recently?
Yeah. Not recently, no, but I used to.
You used
to jog, yes.
Yeah, years ago, so did I. But now we have a rather sedentary job where we just kind of sit all day, and I don't know if we'd be able to make the whole mile. I include myself in that, by the way. I know I definitely couldn't make it. Now, if someone was chasing me with a knife, maybe.
The adrenaline will kick in, right?
Yeah, maybe somebody should be chasing the older guys with knives or something.
1 mile. 1 mile to go and come.
We would have to train for that.
Yeah.
I think definitely.
There are some individuals out there, Dan, that they are older than me, and they compete. They do participate in events like this. Hats off to them, man.
Yeah, and that's the other part of it. I don't want to be put to shame by some 75-year-old guy, like the moose. The moose will go there and just. Pew!
The moose doesn't even walk. He hitchhikes.
He walks a lot, though.
He hitchhikes.
Yeah, but I think the moose is one of those guys that would surprise you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, he's got back problems too, so maybe not. But somebody like the moose would just like, and I'd be going like, oh, really?
Yeah. Remember we spoke about Miss World Belize heading to Vietnam?
Yeah.
Well, she's leaving us on is it the 6th of August? That's next week. She has to be in Vietnam at a certain date.
Oh, does she?
And I understand that that she's leaving. Is it? Let's put the poster up and let us see when will it be. No, the font on this one is
yeah, it's hard to read.
Yes, it's gonna be the 6th of August, and fans and supporters of Faith are organizing a send-off parade. When is the 6th? That's gonna be next week Thursday?
The 6th of August? Or, yeah, June, May, wait a minute. May, June, July, August. The 6th is a Thursday.
Okay, so it's gonna be next week Thursday, 1 week from now. It will be a send-off parade at 8 o'clock in the morning. Let me see where it begins. Featuring the San Pedro Marching Band, beginning at the Fry Jack House, that is on Barrier Reef Drive, continuing to the Town Clock, proceeding down Middle Street, and concluding at Tropicare. So that's next week Thursday. They're gonna move from where the Fry Jack House is. You know where that is, Dan?
The Fry Jack House, yeah.
Okay. Then they will move to where the clock is, and then come down this street here, right here on our corner, and then head on to Pescador Drive all the way to Tropicare. It's a short route. Maybe she's taking the 9 a.m. flight. And she will be escorted there to Tropicare for her to take her flight.
Oh, okay.
So, all of us who are supporters and we believe in faith and have faith in faith that she will represent us proudly, we have to be there to wish her the best. It's gonna be a send-off parade next week, Thursday.
Yeah, okay.
So she's heading to Nam.
To Nam. She's heading to the Nam.
Like I said, pageant night for this one will be in September. For us, it will not be a pageant night, it will be a pageant morning. Because it will start at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
The good thing about it is that I think it's gonna be Sunday morning. Or will it be Friday morning?
Yeah.
Now, how does the time work with Vietnam and Belize?
Oh God.
Are they ahead of us, or are we ahead of them?
That's a good question.
That's why I said I think it could be Sunday morning.
I think we'll just watch it on replay.
No, wake up Sunday morning and the pageant was one day before.
Yeah, I know. It's that international dateline that messes you up.
Yeah.
But you can always catch it on replay too.
Yeah, we're gonna find out exactly when it will air here in Belize and at what time. And
yeah, that is confusing.
Which day, because that's very important. So Faith is going to Vietnam to represent the jewel.
Yes, she is.
30 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour, we'll go to a commercial break. We'll be right back. This is Good Morning San Pedro.
Maria's was planned to open in 2020, and that's when COVID came. I thought the dream was dead. People would come to my house, they would purchase the coffees from there. That gave me the little confidence, like, okay, I could do this. Atlantic Bank, of course, helped me take the next step. Once I had their support, it was smooth sailing from there. This business is my life. It's literally what provides my family with food and employment. I employ 3 family members, so it's really everything for us.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Welcome to Captain Shark's Club Car Service Center, your authorized club car distributor for the country of Belize. Here, we offer the opportunity to own a brand new club car, golf car with club cars with reputable factory warranty, or the option of owning a used or pre-owned club car, golf car that can be fully customized to suit your personal or business needs. We stock a variety of 2-passenger, 4-passenger, 6-passenger, and even 8-passenger golf cars that can be used for any light or heavy-duty commercial job. Used as a comfortable custom golf car, or even used as people movers for resort, hotels, or golf cart rental companies. Our parts department boasts a full inventory of genuine club car parts and accessories that have proven to be dependable, along with prices that are unmatched, keeping us the top favorite of both local customers and mechanics alike for over 20 years. Our vehicle service department does quality work, and we are happy to pick up cars for service within town limits, and will also provide you with a loaner vehicle if we are working on your warranted golf car. Speak with us to schedule a test drive, purchase replacement parts for your club car, or make an appointment to have your vehicle repaired by your local authorized club car distributor at 226-4812, or send us an email at clubcar@captainsharksbelize.com. We are also available through Messenger on Facebook and WhatsApp at 623-4042. For Land and Sea, Captain Sharks is the place to be.
For decades, BEL has powered Belize's growth and progress, lighting homes, energizing industries, and fueling national development. But in a world reshaped by extreme weather patterns, digital transformation, and evolving customer needs, the future of energy demands a new approach. The future of energy is now, and it's not just about new technology, it's about people and how we use, manage, and store power smarter. BEL is leading the transformation, blending modern advancements with the wisdom of sustainable energy practices. Integrating technologies will redefine how Belize produces and uses energy. With distributed generation and smart grid technologies, customers are becoming power partners. Energy is no longer a one-way street. BEL is making key investments that will reinforce the grid to make this a reality, ensuring energy security for generations. At BEL, we are more than an energy provider. We work to safeguard Belize's energy future, which will have demand response programs, where customers will be able to shift use during peak hours to take advantage of the new time of use or off-peak rate structures, customer energy portals, real-time insights and tools to track usage and manage energy smarter, smart metering, advanced metering infrastructure, faster, safer service and actionable energy insights, distributed generation, integrating rooftop solar, microgrids, and battery storage for two-way power flows into the national grid. Together, we are bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
Make Atlantic Insurance a part of your travel plans when traveling to Chetumal, Cancun, Merida, or anywhere in Mexico. Whether it's for vacation, to conduct business, or just relaxation, you can purchase a minimum of 1 day or any number of days desired up to 1 year. Atlantic Insurance offers certified and reliable insurance policies from well-established Mexican insurance companies. For more information, you can visit any of our offices located countrywide or call 223-2657. To purchase online, visit our website at aicbelize.com. Travel with the best insurance coverage. Travel secure. Travel with peace of mind. Travel with Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
In the studios of Reef Radio and Reef TV, it is 37 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. Miss Kathleen Hoffman.
Yes, she sent us a message.
Is telling us that Vietnam is 12 hours ahead of us. So that means that if pageant night is 7 p.m. on a Saturday in Vietnam, for us, what time will it be, Miss Kathleen? Do the calculations.
They're 12 hours, 11 to 12 hours ahead, depending on daylight savings time and all that kind of stuff. But we don't observe daylight savings. Well, we do.
So it is, they are ahead 12 hours?
Yeah, 11 or 12, depending on what time zone you're in.
So the calculation there, Miss Kathleen, 7 p.m. Vietnam time, what time would be in Belize on which day?
7 a.m.
7 a.m.?
6 or 7 a.m.
Friday or Sunday?
The next day.
Sunday?
Yeah, they're ahead. So it'll be Sunday. They're 12 hours
ahead. Yes. You're right. So pageant night for us would be, that's not bad, 7 a.m. Sunday. You get your two nice, delicious tamales, coffee.
And watch the pageant.
Drink. Huh?
And watch the pageant.
And watch the pageant.
Then go to church.
Then go to church at 10 a.m.
Yeah. Or watch it on Reef TV. We have the church services every Sunday morning.
Yeah, so that would be, okay, that would be on Sunday. Very good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, you know.
Thank you,
That's
Miss
what I thought.
Kathleen.
Dan, remember the consultation you were invited for the Belize Broadcasting Authority and the introduction to amendments to the Act?
I certainly do.
All right. Well, something similar is happening with the Liquor Licensing Act.
Ah, okay.
Consultations are being done with stakeholders around the country. And I bring this because I know that liquor license is a big thing here in San Pedro. A lot of establishments, you know. And one of the things that is being looked at are recommendations from the general public. Our recommendations are being looked at by the stakeholders, those who own or have. You don't own, you have one, because it's a privilege to have a license, a liquor license.
Yeah.
Those who have their restaurant, public and special, nightclub, and so forth. What they're looking at then is to make changes to the act, because if you read the present act, those are laws that have been there for ages now.
What do they want to change?
They want to change the opening hours for one.
11.
They want to enforce the noise pollution. That's two, or make amendments to it.
That's already in there, though. If you have
yes, but it has to be a little bit more specific.
It's not enforced.
And one of the things that came out during the consultation in Belize City was, who will enforce that?
Well, the police should be enforcing it. Now, I know one of the things that's a miswording in the Liquor License Act is it says that all bars that play music or live music have to be soundproof, which is not actually possible. Soundproofing is
very close to the impossible, right?
Well, soundproof. It has to be sound resistant or something like that, because soundproof is a different animal. Soundproof means no sound at all can exit, and that you'd have to like super insulate the thing with 10 inches of foam and that sort of thing to get it soundproof. But I think there's a law that says there's only so many decibels that can be emanating from so many feet.
Yeah,
and I mean that's reasonable for neighbors, especially when you got bars and these small karaoke bars and that sort of thing in the DFC and that sort of thing. You're trying to sleep and you can hear like the bass is the big thing. Mm-hmm. The big bass. I mean, I remember when where I live, there were times I could hear the bass from the theater when they were playing those big action movies with lots of explosions.
Really?
Oh yeah, you could hear it. Boom, boom, boom. Because at the back of the theater, I don't know if anybody noticed, the back of the theater, there's a little tiny room there, a little tiny room with a door on it. And that's where the center speaker is located. And that's not soundproof. That's just a concrete box with a little door on it that's locked. And the sound goes right through that door, and you could
Well, this is what Channel 5 had on their newscast last night, then.
Okay.
And it says, and you're very versed with the Liquor Licensing Act.
I am,
right?
Yeah.
For years, Belize's nightlife has changed, businesses have expanded, and neighborhoods have grown around bars, clubs, and restaurants. But the liquor laws governing them have barely kept pace. Now, government wants to modernize the system with proposed reforms covering licensing, noise, enforcement, and opening hours.
Mm-hmm.
You know that the present law states that shops are to close on Sundays. No sale of liquor.
On Sundays?
On Sundays, yes.
Yeah, I think
That's what I'm telling you, that
followed.
So they're looking to cover licensing, noise, enforcement, and opening hours. And at Tuesday's night's public consultation at the House of Culture, it was Belize City, Though residents made it clear that their concerns go beyond what is written in law, they want to know who will make sure the rules are actually followed.
Yeah. Well, they used to have in Belize City. I know they used to have like the Belize City. What do they call them there? They had a little enforcement arm, bylaw officers. They used to come around and check to make sure you closed down properly. But
Yeah.
some of them were not well versed in the law themselves. That's the problem. Because I used to have a nightclub license, and a
Yeah.
nightclub license allows you to stay open until 2. They used to come to my place at 12 and say, you got to shut down. I'm going like, no. My license. And at 12, you're going to argue with them?
Yeah.
Because they go, we're going to arrest you. I go, no, I have a nightclub license. And they go, show it to me. Doesn't say you're. I said, it's in the laws. It's in the liquor laws. So, yeah, there's a couple times I got shut down at midnight, and I had to go, and then they
and,
got
and
they
fight
got,
your case. All they're gonna say, well, we apologize,
Yeah,
and that,
yeah.
but you've lost.
I've lost like a couple $1,000s maybe.
Yeah.
If it was a good night.
But the reason I bring this up is because they're visiting different municipalities, and for some reason or the other, San Pedro, when it comes to consultations, they don't show up.
No.
And then when they make the changes, that is when they will start to be noisy.
Yeah. Well,
go to the consultation, go to the meeting. I will see if I can find the schedule as to where they will be, when, and the time, so that we invite people go and listen to what are some of the changes.
Yeah.
They're going to let you know this is what will be coming up.
Well, San Pedro's kind of a unique animal. It is, because first of all, what's the primary draw here for the tourists? Diving and snorkeling.
Mm-hmm.
So you're usually up at 5, 6 in the morning to go on a snorkeling tour. So you're not going to be partying till 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then we've seen what's happened at Central Park when those 2 nightclubs were open. A lot of problems. We got far less problems now that those 2 clubs are gone. There used to be fights and arguments. People come out at 2, 3 in the morning, they go get food, and then a fight would break out. And the police would have to step in. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a good thing that we're not having nightclubs open till 2, 3 in the morning.
I think there are some nightclubs that open up until 2.
Yeah, the smaller ones like the what they call them, the VIP lounges. But that attracts a different type of clientele because normally they have a dress code and the drinks are a little more expensive, and the people are maybe a little bit more well behaved.
Yeah.
The one thing that I hope they don't change is the law that says you can't buy a beer and drink it outside a store, a shop, because man, that is such a hassle when you're there and you're trying to order food and you got some drunk guy going like, hey, can you get me a beer? Give me a Bellican, man.
And when they need to use the restroom,
they just go against the side of the building.
Yep.
And it's not good for tourism to have a bunch
tourism
of drunks hanging outside the store.
Females passing by and they're being very rude to them. All of that. So you see, these are the things that are to be discussed in the meeting to see that if changes will be done, changes have to be for the good, and that everyone will be happy with it. So of course there will be those who will be upset. But like I said, they're coming here and they will want to listen from you. San Pedro is perhaps the community in the country that has the most liquor licenses out.
Oh, there's so many little bars and restaurants, and
I would want to see what numbers are there, how many liquor licenses are issued here in San Pedro, and how many are in Belize City. For sure, we have more than the other municipalities around the country.
When I came here from Belize City, when I moved here, my intent was to open a bar.
Mm-hmm.
But then I did my research and I went, there's too many of them here.
Yeah, the market is way competitive.
The pie is the slice of the pie is going to be way too thin.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you want to look at the numbers, and I looked at the numbers and I went, oh wait, there's way too many bars here to do something good. If you'll make a living, but you're not going to make money really. I think a lot of the bars here, nobody's making nobody's making a killing out here.
Yeah.
Everybody's sharing this, that same. There's only so many people that go out at night.
When you realize who are the establishments who really really survive and are doing good, then
what's that?
During the MAGA season.
Yeah.
When you have your loyal, faithful customers coming to you during the slow season. During the high season, things are good. And we've had this conversation before where there are certain establishments, and this has wind down a lot, has come down a lot, where tourists are given priority over locals.
And that's a big mistake.
Huge.
Yep.
Because the locals are the ones who will keep you
going
up and
through
running during the slow season. Sometimes it's not the establishment, and some of my friends don't get angry with what I'm going to say, but sometimes it is the individual waiter or waitress.
Yeah, because they know that the tourists are going to tip bigger.
Yep.
Than a local. Local's going to give you $1, a tourist might give you $5.
I told you what happened to me a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
At this establishment, and we sat down, two of us, we went there. So, well, let's take a cold one. I haven't been here for a while. And we sat down there for 15 minutes. There were like 5 people around the premises at this big establishment. The bartender looked at us and ignored us.
Yeah.
For like well over 15 minutes. Until a friend of mine here said, why you never order a drink? I said, we don't get attended yet.
Yeah.
And we said, you know what, best thing we leave. Instead of being rude to the bartender, we kind of left.
Yeah.
And the person who came, and this is a joke because I would never do this. It's not the way I am. I learned my lesson, all right. Maybe my money no worth there. But the guy went there and he said, man, those 2 guys that were here, they're from Reef Radio, Reef TV, they're going to blast you up. I said, but I am not that type of person that will come here and cry about what happened there. It's just that I'm not going to go back there.
That's what they don't realize sometimes, It's like, okay, I'm not that's the kind of Canadian attitude. I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to quietly leave, and I'm not going to come back. And when people ask me, hey, what about this place? I'm going to go, nah, I wouldn't recommend that place. The service is very, very slow, and and then you relate the story.
But the owner did reach out to us. He sent a WhatsApp message. I apologize. It happened. I'm just using this as a reference because it happens, but at a lower scale. Before when things were good in San Pedro, when the tourism was at 100, and they could afford to prefer the tourists over the locals. But now, when MAGA season hits, and it hits right after Easter, and things have changed because the locals do go out then, they do spend, and they keep the local economy up and running.
Yeah, when the tourists aren't here, the locals are going to come visit you.
The locals will be out there.
They're your bread and butter. And the tourists are the gravy.
But I'm glad that that right now, the liquor licensing board is looking at this, it's going to be out there amending the law, making changes to the law, because the act presently, if they were to enforce that, a lot of people would be very upset. Like the opening hours, the one for Good Friday. The Good Friday, that law came into effect then because of the religion. The Belize was heavily, Catholic back in the days, but now things have changed a lot. We're more into tourism. That law was created. That particular piece of law right there with the opening hours of Good Friday was perhaps looked into many years before Belize was a tourist destination.
But you know what? I don't find that Good Friday law very inconvenient.
No, I don't. I'm
You
just saying that.
Yeah.
But what do San Pedro do that the liquor licensing board has to be lenient and say, you know what, we're not going to enforce it in the Sacred Beach area because that's far from town where the religious festivities are happening.
Oh.
So they kind of do some changes so that, you know.
But then you're opening up a whole Pandora's
Yes.
box because the other
And
bars
then,
are going to say,
and then as of
"Wait."
recently,
Yeah.
they have included hotels who can serve to their guests.
I think it's always been that way. Hotels and restaurants.
Yes.
If you order
well,
a
if,
meal,
if that is happening, well, make it into law. Make sure that it's in black and white within the act.
I think it's more they don't want the shop selling liquor on a Good
Yeah.
Friday, which it doesn't say you can't drink on Good Friday. You just can't sell liquor on Friday. And
Yeah.
if maybe they just revised it to say, okay, you can't go into a corner shop and buy a bottle of rum on Good Friday. It's one
But
day
it
out of
has
the
to
year.
be within the act. Those are the changes that need to be done.
Yeah. But it's one day out of the year. I mean, we can all survive not buying liquor at
The present Liquor Licensing Act states that on the 25th of December, no liquor should be sold.
Well, everything's closed on the 25th anyway.
Not anymore.
No, because-
Once upon a time.
Yeah, because we have different cultures now.
Once
that-
upon a time.
that don't.
Not anymore, Dan.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like 1 or 2 days out of the year, I don't have.
No,
an issue with it.
I'm saying that if the law is stating that, we'll do the changes and amend it and make it correct.
Yeah, they got to work on the extensions too.
Extensions is
That's
the other
always
one.
been that was probably the biggest sore spot in Belize City with most of the bars and restaurants was the extension.
Yeah.
Because it was a whole process you had to go through. And it should just be automatic. If it's a long weekend, you can stay open till, you get an extra hour.
Mhm.
If it's a special, like a public holiday or something like that.
Yeah.
It just should be automatic. Because you have to go through there and you have to get permission from the police. And you have to get permission from the health department. And you have to get permission from the town council or the city council.
Yeah, that process for getting the
The
extension.
extension, just for like an hour extension, and then you have to pay $100.
I don't know if it's true. I have to ask my good friend, the chairman from the Liquor Licensing Board, because the law states that the chairman has the authority to issue extension.
Yeah.
Without
yeah.
the consent of the board, it's the chair.
Yeah, but then you see, you get into another can of pickles. Because
Yeah, but
it's
then
like-
that's what the law states.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make sure that the board is aware and the majority need to speak, then put it in black and white. I know that extensions were issued, the week that you have the event. Make sure you send in your request for extension and you pay for it.
Yeah.
And you get a copy to the police and a copy to, I don't know who else.
Police, I think it's the health department and the town council.
For
and
extensions.
the
For
commission- and
extensions, even the
commission.
health is part of it for extension. I don't think so. I think it's
Maybe
only the
not health.
police.
I think, yeah, maybe the police
Only the
and town-
police.
Town council and
But
commissioner. Yeah.
somebody told me now that you need to apply 2 weeks ahead of time
Yeah, see, that's a big hassle.
if you want to be given an extension. I don't know if that is happening because I don't own a bar. So I would know.
I
but
don't think it's 2 weeks. If it is, it never used to be, because I used to sometimes go in.
You do
on
it weekly.
I do it weekly, yeah.
And in cases like in your case that you had a nightclub, you could have applied for 2 weeks in a row or something like that.
Yeah.
And pay for it because it was standard that you would be given, every weekend the extension. So I know that has been done, but applying like 2 weeks before your event.
Yeah, and they're not supposed to give it to you on a regular basis, and I was kind of going on a regular basis.
Yeah. But I just brought that up because I know that San Pedro has a lot of liquor license establishments. You would want to attend that consultation. Trust me.
Yeah, if you're a bar owner, if you're a restaurant owner, yeah, that's something you wanna go for. And you can express your views and everything, and see what people say. And I guess even if you're a member of the public, you can go, right?
The public is the public is invited to every annual meeting.
Yeah.
The renewal, it's open to the public. If anyone wants to go there and object to an establishment, they can do so at the meeting. or
Yeah.
you can send it in writing.
Yeah, the only one I would not want, like I said, want to see change is the one about the drunks hanging around when you're trying to order food or outside. You're just trying to go in and buy a Coke Zero and some guy's asking you, gee. I ignore them because I know exactly what they want. They go, it's always a big man,
Yeah.
come here. And I know what he's after. It's like, yeah, you want me to buy you a beer? Okay. Not going to do it.
2 minutes away from the 8 o'clock hour, Dan. Any other announcements?
No, I think, oh yeah, there was a story that came out that I just want to make everybody aware of. And when you see this picture, you're going to go, wow, that shouldn't be happening. Channel 7 did a news report. This is we need to take better care of our police officers. This is their bathroom.
And that's here in San Pedro.
That's here in San Pedro.
At their
at the barracks.
Barracks, at where they live.
I mean, the floor's dropped right out of the shower.
Yeah.
And you can see the outside. I mean that. So you're trying to take a shower. You're trying to fight off the mosquitoes. At the top of the toilet tank is missing.
The tank is broken.
It's broken. The seat looks disgusting. We got to do better for our police officers. So I don't know who's in charge of that, but I mean it's filthy. Look at it. I wouldn't shower in that.
And Channel 7 will post something like this if they have verified that this is.
Well, you can see it with your own eyes.
You know, I see that they have actually verified that this is actual.
Yeah.
So yes, I agree with you, Dan.
Yeah, we got to do better for our police officers.
That something has to be done there.
So that's the only thing I wanted to bring to light because it's happening here.
So with that said, we're coming to the end of our show for today. Thank you much to our viewers, our listeners. We take this opportunity to invite you for tomorrow's edition of Good Morning San Pedro. Until then, you do take care.
Captain Shark's Marine Center is San Pedro's favorite marine hardware store that proudly supplies boat owners, fishermen, snorkelers, divers, and any other water sport enthusiasts. With the largest inventory of fishing gear in Belize, we can help you enjoy the salt life and ocean outdoors with the perfect lure, rod and reel combo, and any other complimentary fishing tools such as bait knives, hook pliers, cast nets, and much more.